These are the top 30 Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet ranked Battle Stadium singles. My friend Q the Costa Rican and I decided to put them on a tier list to decide which of these 30 Pokemon have the best Halloween spirit and which don't. If you want to check out Q the Costa Rican's YouTube channel, he does a lot of Battle Stadium singles content. You can check out the link in my video's description. Without any further ado, let's get right into our tier list. Let's call Q. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
There you are. Let's fucking go. All right, fuck yeah. So, I have altered the deal, and I think just seeing which Pokemon hands out the best Halloween candy isn't interesting. So let's do like the whole Halloween spirit thing. Which Pokemon goes all fucking out, decorates the house, gives out good candy, takes the kids trick-or-treating, or does their own thing. Whichever one is good, which ones are good at celebrating Halloween, and which ones fucking aren't. And of course, the first guy we got here is fucking Dragonite.
It's just these 30 guys on this page.
Yeah, and then we could riff, but like 30's a fucking lot. So the first guy is Dragonite, and
Go ahead.
I don't know. Definitely would eat the candy bowl. Dragonite. Well, that's the thing. Is like if he eats his own fucking candy, does that make him kind of a piece of shit?
The only thing is, it varies because there's been Dragonites that have been really nice, and then there's Dragonites that are dickheads, right? Like Iris's Dragonite, dickhead. He's not sharing candy with anybody.
That's true.
But like Ash's Dragonite
would share candy.
He'll share his candy, so it's a little.
And didn't like Mewtwo have like a Dragonite that like did shit for him? I feel like that Dragonite would like go to other people and give him candy.
Did he have like a bodyguard Dragonite?
No, he had like it was like his mail carrier. He's the one giving everyone.
Oh yeah. He does. He delivers mail.
Yeah, it's to Dick Fight Island. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I
put him somewhere in the middle then. Like,
yeah.
C.
I definitely don't feel comfortable putting him higher than B. I don't think.
B for bitch made.
Yep. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Definitely a piece of shit eating your own candy. Okay, wait. You know, because I feel like Spaghetti's right. I think we kind of. I feel fine dragging him down to C.
Yeah, he can go to C.
All right. Who's number 2? It's the Bridge.
It's Brijulas.
Bridulus, yes. What do we feel about Bridulus? I don't have any strong feelings about him one way or the other. I feel like
he's just as much of a dickhead as Dragonite. Like that's what I would say. Maybe even in D for DeBridge.
DeBridge, yeah.
But like,
what about B for
I can't
Bridge?
see him being able to hand out candy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he could. What about? Do you think he'd get Gus? I think he'd put like some Halloween decorations on him, but like instead of a costume,
I think he would.
Instead of like a costume, he like gets the lights put up on him. He's in like bridge mode. He walks around on all fours. I feel like he gets into the spirit more than Dragonite just eats candy. This guy actually like dresses up in like a way that only a bridge can. Yeah.
Yeah, B for Bridge makes sense. So he's more festive in the celebration rather than distributing the candy at his house.
Absolutely. And he is not a negative distributor of candy like Dragonite is, because Dragonite just eats someone else's fucking candy. Who's number 3? Is it the bear?
Gachiguma.
I don't know who that is. That's this guy.
That's the bear.
All right, so I don't like this Pokemon at all, but I feel like we have to put it in A or S. Really?
Wait, really?
Blood Moon?
I think he is eating all the candy. I guess him in general is very Halloween inspired.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think, because now that you're saying that, I can see that. Like, Halloween is the last night that he's active, and he hibernates by eating everyone else's candy. But like, shit, that's a tough one now.
Yeah, it's like a ghost type. Like they're definitely spooky inspired, but then they can also be ass. So it's a little.
Wait a sec. I think. Well, no, we actually, because this isn't like Ursaluna. This guy's not a mother bear. This thing just lives alone. She doesn't take her kids trick or treating.
I'm pretty sure the lore is that like they got so like pissed off that they swam across continent and then became.
Yeah, she was so sick of taking the kids out trick or treating, she left the fucking country.
She abandoned her entire.
She's absolutely F tier. Absolutely.
Sure they're all male, by the way. I'm pretty sure all blood moons are male, but like, whatever.
Oh my god. Yeah, fuck you. You suck, Blood Moon. I'm gonna.
All the blood moons I've seen have been male. Is it? No, yeah, it has to be male. It actually has to be male.
That's so funny.
So they're a deadbeat dad. Blood Moon is just a deadbeat dad. Which is very funny because first blood moon I ever caught, I nicknamed it ex-wife, and I didn't know how wrong I was.
All right.
But I guess he could have been the wife in the relationship.
Who's the third? Who's the fourth guy?
Surfgo.
Surf. That's such a good name.
He does surf.
And
I
he
like
does
it.
go to the top of the usage charts.
I think he might have a good time with it.
That's like the thing is like, there's like that TCG art where he's hanging out with little Gimmighoul, but I can also see this guy being one of those like piece of shit, like crypto influencers.
That the tier list is on. Bro. Just lock the lair. I think
now
like Gholdengo, I've never seen his personality outside of in-game, of course. But he does look like he's just always having a good time. He low-key might just throw money at everyone, you know, for Halloween.
Well, that's like
that's the treat.
He might be on the grind too long to even celebrate Halloween. Or he could be going to like one of those fucking devil worshipping parties that all those fucking investment bankers are going to.
I don't know if you know this or not, but Gholdengo genuinely have everything handed to him. He was a Gimmighoul, and in order for him to evolve, you have to find Altaria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a little fucking hedge fund baby.
Yeah,
so he uses your money to go to the fucking party.
So those kind of people that kind of inherit everything and don't work for anything are either absolutely terrible, or the nicest people ever. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like Gholdengo might be on the nicer end.
I disagree. I mean, he's literally good as gold. Because
we can put him in C for now and then, think about it later. Like, once we see everybody else, we're like, you know what? He hangs out with.
Yeah, I definitely can see him being like a bigger piece of shit than Dragonite, but not as big, but not like abandoning his non-existent children.
Yeah, like Blood Moon. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he'd be tricking instead of treating. He does pretty actively run trick. So, I mean, you know, it does kind of make sense.
Fuck, you're right. We might have to reevaluate.
Half of trick or treating is the tricking, so
I think
he might be throwing TP.
I think this has to be the highest one on the list so far. This thing is permanently wearing a costume.
Yeah, and they're also, aren't they like an entertainer?
Yeah,
like they'll be having fun with it.
This thing hosts the most baller Halloween parties out of any Pokemon that we've seen so far. I don't want to put him in S yet.
Trick.
Flower Trick. It runs Trick.
I think it's the first S.
I agree with you, but I also don't know if it makes sense to put something in S until we have something in A to be like, okay, Meowscarada is clearly a tier better than this, because obviously it's way better than Bridge, but is it 2 tiers better than Bridge? I think it might be.
Is. We can put it in A.
But yeah, I'm fine putting it in A for now. But I do agree that I think this is moving up to S later in the tier for sure.
Probably is.
Who's number 6?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Oh fuck yeah. Gabrielle.
Chop apparently.
Yeah. Our good friend.
That one's so saturated. What the hell? That one's so fucking.
I have no. The same thing happened with. Fucking,
where did you pull these?
I pulled these from the exact website that you're on right now. I clicked on the images and then downloaded them.
That's terrible. Okay.
Garchomp, I think Garchomp's a very familial Pokemon.
Do you know?
Yeah, mostly because I feel like Cynthia's Garchomp was always like the cool older brother type whenever for like the 2 seconds it got any screen time with other people's Pokemon. But I could be wrong. I don't have a huge attachment to it.
I was gonna bring up the idea of potentially putting it in D just to have the dragons never next to each other.
Well, if that's the case, I'd be fine with moving Dragonite down a tier, moving Bridgulus down a tier. Well, I think
the Bridge is definitely more festive than Garchomp.
I think you're fine. I think you're right. I'm fine demoting Dragonite in order to.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to Google Dragonite Halloween, or no, Garchomp Halloween.
Yeah.
Just to see if there's anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. I feel like he's too dangerous to participate at all.
No, too dangerous to participate.
For hands.
Yeah, he could be a
not
cool
to discriminate, not to
scarecrow.
body shame, but that's dangerous. My kids would not be knocking on their door. That's all I'm.
Look at it this way: if at least we know that Garchomp's not the one putting razor blades in the Halloween candy. He can't do it with his.
I think he is the razor blade in the Halloween candy.
You think he's small? You think someone's shrinking him down and putting him in the Halloween candy?
They have Teensy Garchomp. I've seen it.
That's true. Garchomp the tiny. Garchomp the in your Halloween candy. All right.
Garchomp. We got to make that meme now. Check your Halloween candy
for Garchomp. All right, fine. I'll fucking put Garchomp. I'm not happy about it. I'm not fucking happy about it. In fact, if we're putting Garchomp in D, Dragonite can go to E. Dragonite is definitely a bigger piece of shit than Garchomp.
I can see it.
I feel like this next one, is also high tier. Probably not as high as Meow, but 7th is Prim, right?
Yeah, Primarina. I feel like she's definitely festive.
I feel like Primarina's A tier. She's kind of like Halloween adjacent, given that like aren't like sirens supposed to be? There's like a horror game series, right? Siren. I don't know. I feel like that might be a stretch, but I do think Primarina hosts some pretty wild Halloween parties. I think she's more like for like the grown-ups. They like go to Prim's house for drinks and shit.
They go to Prim's house for drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Prim and Meowscarada are holding up.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. The lesbian couple's Halloween party. Hold on a second. Let's fuck. Hell yeah, the gay Halloween party. All right, just for that, we're putting Prim in S2. I didn't even think of that. Hell yeah. We love that. That's iconic. Name a more iconic couple for Halloween than Meowscarada and Primarina. She would have horror movies and snacks. That's true. Who is the next guy?
It says Duraludon, but that is definitely a Corviknight. I don't know why it says Duraludon.
Corviknight, I feel like this thing's also very fucking saturated. Holy shit.
Yeah, some of these darker mons are saturated as hell.
And then Dragonite too for some weird reason.
Yeah, I see that. He's a little saturated.
I feel like Corviknight's either C or D. I feel like Corviknight is definitely like he definitely spins Halloween alone. I feel
we can put it with Garchomp. I think it hanging with Chomp makes a lot of sense because they're both sharp.
They're both sharp, yeah. I don't think
makes a lot of sense.
I don't believe the Garchomp dickhead slander.
Dragons are like super lovable and nice, or just really mean. You know what I mean?
I think Garchomp's lovable and nice. I think Dragonite.
I think some of them are, but all the Garchomp, no Garchomp that I've ever seen has been nice.
That's crazy. I think you haven't been looking at the right Garchomps.
No, you're probably right.
Let's talk about Corviknight a little more. I feel like we've talked. They hang out with Garchomp. And that I feel like they keep to themselves most. I definitely
they might be the homophobic couple.
Whoa, no, Garchomp.
I'm claiming
the G in Garchomp literally stands for gay. If we're talking about the homophobic couple, it's Dragon. Dragonite definitely has some problematic things. Brigidon is the fucking ally. He's literally the bridge between the gay and straight communities.
Yeah, he's non-binary.
Yeah, non-bridge.
He's non-binary.
Yeah, he's non-binary. Her pronouns are they, them.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, the strongest bridge. It's true. Number 9. Have we gotten to is Mimikyu still top 10?
That's number 9.
Hell yeah. Mimikyu, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Mimikyu might be our next worst one. Because I feel like Mimikyu wants to be taken out trick-or-treating, but is like 27 years old. And that's problematic.
That was very exact for some reason. I think Mimikyu, I low-key thought Mimikyu was going to be an A. Because it's literally always like the Meowscarada reason. It's always dressed up as a Pikachu.
Yeah, but Meowscarada dresses up because it wants to perform. Mimikyu dresses up because it needs attention. It's just not like... It's just not in a healthy place.
Okay. So you're saying that they have an identity crisis, so we gotta shame them? Is that what I'm hearing?
I just feel like the whole dress up thing isn't because it wants to dress up. It's because it's not dressed up because it likes costumes. It's dressed up because he's horrified of himself. And like he can't, and he wants everyone to take him around because he's needy. Rather than like because he think it'll be like it won't be fun for the other people trick-or-treating with Mimikyu. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as Blood Moon though. I'd put it with the birds.
That's fair. Yeah. All right, number 10 on the list. What is it?
It's Volcarona.
Hell,
I really don't have.
Me fucking either.
I would like just put it in C to hang out. Like, because I really don't understand.
I mean,
bug.
It dances. Is that Halloween-y?
It does dance. It does dance a little.
Is Quiver Dance, like, ritual adjacent? Like, you know what I mean by ritual? By, like, raising the dead or whatever? Is that adjacent to that? Like...
No. It's definitely... Yeah, I think it's dancing because it's scared. Quiver, right? Let's see if the... the attack dex has anything to say about this. Oh, wait. The user lightly performs a beautiful mystic dance.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's pretty festive. I think next to bridge is actually pretty applicable.
I'm feeling that too. I definitely do agree. Still no one in A in the top 10 list.
We'll get there.
We will get there. Who's number 11? It's Ninetales. I feel like Ninetales is kind of like spending the Halloween night by herself. She's got like those high quality chocolates. She hands out the candy or whatever, but then she turns off the light a little early, and then she treats herself to like, you know, Dove chocolate, a bubble bath, and like some monster fucker smut on the iPad. Definitely having like that mid-30s girl boss type energy.
That's a positive thing, I would assume, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, who doesn't respect a queen taking some time for herself to decompress and jack off in the bath?
Sure.
I'm feeling like we could put that in B, but maybe the monster fucking is extra festive. Goes up to A.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, maybe just A for a Lola.
Yeah. It's really good smut, I guess.
It's tasteful. It's not just. It's not, you know, NTR.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, number 12. Is that the when? I think I know this one. Is that Sneasler?
Yeah, it is Sneasler.
Fuck yeah.
On Yura.
So I was thinking, I feel like I don't think this thing hands out candy. I think this thing just hosts. We were talking about before. Well, no, it was Meowscarada and Primer hosting. I feel like Sneasler gets like her friends together and they just like smoke up and watch old movies and shit.
Yeah, I could see that. I think if they're not with friends, they're definitely a little trickster.
For sure. I'm fine putting it in A or S. You know what they say? The Dire Kush hits different 50% of the time.
Do they say that in?
Yeah.
Where is he from? Hisui?
Yeah. Yeah, Sneasler's the one who actually taught humans how to smoke up. How to toad.
I can see that.
Fuck yeah. On Halloween night.
You putting it in A or?
What do you think, A or S? I feel like it's in the same tier of like hosting parties on Halloween.
If you were asking me initially, I was gonna say C, but
really,
that's just because I feel like it's just there. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Really contribute to the experience, but
I disagree. I think
based on what you said.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I definitely think Sneasler is very Halloween coded, personally.
It is purple.
That's true. It is purple. I didn't even
Okay,
notice.
Don't even download this next one. Just put me in S.
I actually agree. Here's the thing. I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dragapult is literally like the single dad taking his kids out on Halloween.
There we go. Exactly.
He's taking his little dreepies out.
They always got their kids with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. Perfect.
There we go. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, definitely. That was the thing that I thought. That made me want to do the Halloween spirit tier list, because I feel like I don't think Dragapult would hand out the candy. He's taking his kids out. He's got the bowl. He's got the bowl on his front lawn. Please take one while he takes his little kids out.
Exactly.
He's dressing up like like the Death Star, and his little kids are dressed up as X-Wings or whatever, TIE fighters hanging out in the ears. I don't know.
And then like teenager Dracloak's at home making sure the kids only take one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm telling you, the 14th Pokemon is Skeledirge. That's what I'm telling you.
And that mon can go right next to Blood Moon, if you ask me.
Yeah. So I was like, my immediate thought was like, it's literally a skeleton. But then I'm like, wait, isn't it based off the Day of the Dead and not Halloween? Is that like culturally insensitive if we say that a Day of the Dead Pokemon is Halloween adjacent? I know nothing about Day of the Dead.
It's just November 1st. That's all it is. It's nothing crazy.
I'm fine putting it. I feel like we have to put it on at least on the same level as Volcarona, because I feel like Skeledirge is doing the singing and Volcarona is doing the dancing, and the bridge is where they're dancing and singing.
I guess.
Look, I can totally agree with it being a piece of shit mon, but this is not what we're talking about at the moment.
That's fair.
Who is 15?
Sagrave. It rhymes with Trax Caliber.
Oh, Glaive. If it was C Glaive, then I would have known.
Oh, it says Grave though.
Yeah. Well, it's because the R and the L sound are made by the same character. Okay.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me.
I am gonna be honest. I feel like Baxcalibur's already fucking decorating for Christmas.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. He's right in the F tier, personally.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy F.
Easiest F of my fucking career.
Who's Little Fox?
Little Fox is Annihilate.
Yeah.
Because he's a little fox.
He's a little fox, I guess.
Yeah, and his name in beta was actually Anaya Fox. So I feel like this thing is actually like how angry that you thought Garchomp was. I feel like this is an E or F.
Oh, you think he's like pissed that he's like has to celebrate Halloween?
I think he's pissed about anything, and he makes celebrating Halloween worse for the people who are around him.
That makes sense.
I feel like Mimikyu just sort of drags the vibe down by needing attention 24/7. Primeape drags the vibe down by being so violent he mandates you paying attention.
And then he kills himself, and then he comes back and is like, fuck, I still gotta celebrate Halloween.
Actually, that's why he's so pissed, is because he ate the fucking Halloween candy with razor blades in it.
Okay.
Who's fucking 16?
Gleon.
Gleon. That's my favorite. That's got to be the fucking Toxic Spikes.
The shit. Yeah, it's the shitterhead.
I feel like Gliscor actually is kind of like a Halloween decoration. Like, Gliscor just stands still outside of your house on the lawn, balancing on his tail.
Yeah. I think it's just as Halloweeny as like Sneasler.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's a bat.
That's true, but I don't think anything about his vibe is very Halloweeny. I feel like Sneasler hosts bomb-ass parties. And I feel like
Gliscor shows up.
Yes, Gliscor shows up and drinks.
He's got a drink in each claw.
He's double-fisted on Halloween night.
He might even have one on his tail claw. He might be holding the third drink.
All right. Well, if people are showing up, we gotta fucking raise up Sneasler. I feel like if you're letting the bat get double-fisted drunk, you gotta be pretty chill to allow that to happen. You know what? I'd rather a Gliscor be holding 3 brews than a fucking Toxic Orb, so you're right. Who's number... Are we at 6? How many do we fucking have? I'm not even...
We are at Harasser. Who's the Harasser?
Who's the Harasser? The fucking big fat fish.
Yeah!
Is it Dondozo or is it...
It's Dondozo. Yeah, it's Dondozo.
Oh, God.
That's its name says Harasser.
That's so
it's probably like spelled like Air-asser, but...
Air-asser!
Well, because like it's the H-E-I-R, like a hair, like an heiress.
Oh,
you know what I mean.
Okay.
Anyways, I agree. F tier immediately.
Yeah.
I don't think
I feel like this guy.
He's once again eating all the candy.
I don't even feel like he's fucking celebrating. I think he's one of those freak old people who like just think it's actually devil worship to celebrate Halloween.
Oh yeah. super like
yeah, weird.
Bible thumper thing.
Yeah.
I don't really know the verb for it. Doesn't keep his porch light on.
Yeah. He has a fucking...
buys all the candy at the stores just so they, can't distribute.
Yeah, he buys up enough candy to where, like, some house on the block doesn't get any to give out. What is next?
Hydreigon.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hydreigon, I feel like, is either B or A.
I agree. I think he'd be better in A just because I think he'd look cooler there. But also, he definitely has the vibe of like the Halloween.
For sure.
And the saturation, of course.
The saturation of Halloween, yeah. What is he? How do we feel? What are some thoughts about him? Because I just feel like his general vibe, I feel like, is Halloween spirit. Is he showing up to the Sneasler party? Is he drinking with Gliscor?
He's hanging with Gliscor. They might start Gliscor might start making out with one of the heads. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I think Gliscor turns a little touchy-feely when he gets drunk.
But I think
one of the heads on Hydreigon surely are gay. Well, at least one.
I feel I think
it's one out of every 3 heads are always gay, right? That's how
it's 3 out of every all 3.
Okay. Something like that.
They're definitely fucking. Some of these Pokemon are definitely fucking on Halloween night. I'm not gonna say.
Oh yeah.
The party's going fucking crazy. The Dire Claw Kush, the fucking Halloween highballs. I don't know whatever. I do not know the names of Halloween mixed drinks, but whatever.
I don't drink, so I don't know either.
Whatever they're fucking serving at the
spice
function.
Something.
Whatever they're serving at the function is good. Making out with one head, another head is drinking, and the last is high.
That makes sense.
Yeah, one of them's taking a bong rip, one of them's making out with Gliscor, and the other one's fucking doing like body shots off of like fucking Prim's tail or some shit. This is a fucking sick party. Holy shit. Who's next?
Yasan.
Yasan. Is that the Ndidi?
It is.
Fuck yeah. All right, Ndidi, I feel like, is definitely a little lower, but I feel like they actually maybe not, because they fit the vibe of like handing out candy, being like all helpful and nice, but they also are like would be super down to help set up the party and like mix the drinks and shit. So I feel like
it is male Ndidi, if that changes your opinion. It is male Ndidi that
well, male Ndidi, I don't know, just the male Mandidi feels
Mandidi
feels more so like a little tricks, like female Ndidi feels like she's the like, you know, the housewife core handing out candy to all the kids and shit. Male Ndidi is definitely bartending at the function, I feel like.
I was just saying in terms of like usage. This one is like
no
one's using female Ndidi, and this is definitely male Ndidi.
Yeah, but I mean, if we have to go off the vibes, I would say male Ndidi, both Ndidi forms A, B, but for different reasons. What do you feel like?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think they fit more with like being Ninetales as +1 or something like that.
Oh fuck yeah, I hella fuck with that. I hella fuck with that vibe. Hell yeah. I definitely think though. If we're talking about like at the party, this guy's the one mixing the drinks and shit. He's also he's super responsible. He's watching everyone's drinks, making sure nothing sucks.
He's making the battlefield weird, man. You know what I mean? Like that's what.
And that's the vibes we're going for at the fucking party. The party got funky, baby. All right, who's next?
It is Skizor. There's nothing fancy. It just says Scizor. It just says Scizor on there. This is another one he's a little too sharp for comfort, but I'd like to hear your opinion on it.
I don't really have a strong Halloween vibe one way or the other. I feel like I'm also kind of getting sus about Gholdengo in C tier. I feel like
that's what I'm saying. I thought he might be a little bit more festive, in my opinion.
I don't.
But then you think he's less festive?
I definitely do not think he can match Skeledurge's Freak for sure.
I don't know. I feel like he's really nice on Halloween, handing out money.
Whose money? We're the one making all the money.
Yes, but now he can create money. He makes it rain. He can create money.
Okay, you know what? I actually am putting this guy in F tier because he just goes to the strip club and throws money and gets plastered.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
Scizor can get fucked. Scizor's hanging out in C.
That's fair.
No one is worse than Blood Moon. Seriously, hating to take your kids trick-or-treating so much you fucking swim across the ocean. What a piece of shit.
Abandon the whole family.
This is the most divorced Pokemon of all fucking time, dude.
I think like if I was doing this myself, I think I would have put Scizor like I think C or D totally makes sense. So
yeah, I
like where he's at.
I feel like he could be more festive than Garchomp, but I have no idea why. Oh, it's because he uses little claws to scare people. He could dress when he dresses up. He can be a little three-headed guy. He could dress up as Hydreigon actually. There you go.
You think he would wear a Hydreigon onesie or whatever? I don't know what they wear.
I definitely do. I definitely think Scizor would dress up in a Hydreigon.
I don't think he could put on a onesie. I think he would definitely wear a poncho. Hydreigon poncho.
Yeah, for sure. All right, cool.
Or just a singular bed sheet.
This is I'm liking this fucking tier list. This is a good tier list. What do we got next?
Sunfish.
Oh my god. All right, so Alolan, that's who it is, right? Alolan.
Yeah. I don't know.
This thing hands out toothbrushes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think, like, she's the Karen that we don't invite to the party, right? Like, surely.
Yeah, and then she gives out fucking toothbrushes.
It's like, remember to brush your teeth, guys. Everyone else is giving you candy. I'm not trying to help you. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
Oh
yeah, I would argue you could definitely put it in F if you wanted to.
Well, I feel like each of these guys is not celebrating for one reason or another. At least this person is handing shit
out. That's true. Yeah. Have an apple. Yeah, exactly.
Have an apple. Here, have an apple. Ah!
Yeah.
Dude, I've had that.
It's like I grew them in my garden.
Who's next?
The Glim.
All right. Well, how do you feel about this? I'm torn.
I'm also a little conflicted. I would say like to put it somewhere in C or D just to like give them more guys.
I love fucking Key. I kind of feel like moving Scizor up to B since it's dressing up as Hydreigon. I feel
that's not
okay,
canon.
okay.
We don't know that's what it's doing.
Yes, it is. We're fucking making the canon. Where in the fucking Game Freak leaks was Indeedee is Ninetales +1? We made that up.
That's true. That we did say that. The thing with Glim is, I feel like, for one, it's desaturated. For two, I think it could definitely be like, what's it called? Like a decoration for Halloween, but I just don't really know what it would do. Like, I honestly think it's also like waiting for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, you know what? You're right. It's glittering. It's
it.
like he uses glittering shit for fucking ornaments. You're right. Oops. He's getting ready for fucking Christmas.
Yeah. Who was that? That was Max that we said was getting ready for Christmas, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. I would not expect F to be our most populated tier.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah. We got Christmas celebrators, Bible thumpers, alcoholics, fucking deadbeat dads.
Deadbeat dad.
Yeah. Okay, who's next?
Questatra.
That's Cleopatra.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this is another high tier one because it's literally like themed similarly to The Mummy, which is one of the most famous Universal / Hammer monster movie franchises. I feel like...
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I low-key thought they were a Karen waiting for Thanksgiving.
No
That's
shot.
not the vibe I picked up from them.
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Also, look at her fucking eyes. This... Yeah,
Zoom in on, make it big again?
Yeah, this is like some weird goth girl that's smoking some strange shit on the Halloween holiday. I feel like it.
Yes.
I feel like going B is too low, but I understand your.
I think B would be perfect if that's what we're going with.
Well, I mean, it's literally like a mystical pharaonic type fucking ostrich. It's purple and it's orange, which is very Halloweeny, and it's.
Is that orange? Is that not? Is that orange?
It's orange, yeah. And if you look at the shiny form, it's literally black and purple, perfect goth vibes. This is a very Halloween.
What's the hex code? What's the hex code on this guy?
I don't fucking know. I just used my eye.
Actually, yeah. I think it actually perfectly fits with Indeedee.
That's what I'm fucking saying.
It immobilizes opponents by bathing them in psychic power from its large eyes. Despite its appearance, it has a vicious temperament.
And you know what calms it fucking down? Some fucking mixed drinks at the Halloween function.
That's fair. She ain't a bitch when she's drunk.
Yeah, she's like the happiest, chattiest drunk of all time. I feel like she's like besties with Ninetales in this headcanon. What's next?
That's so the girls, and then Indeedee is transitioning. So like the girls came together in a group of 3.
Hell yeah! Oh my god, dude, that's oh my fucking god, the lesbian polycule Indeedee M2, not Indeedee M, Indeedee M2F.
Yeah,
all the Ninetales, yeah.
Like the stats of male Indeedee, but the appearance of female Indeedee.
Hell yeah, that's so fucking goated. Oh my god, this is the best Halloween lore. Dude, Game Freak should hire us to write the fucking lore that gets leaked. That's crazy.
I would, yeah, I'd do it at least for a little while.
Who's next?
Porygon 2.
That's all right. So I feel like Porygon is actually like, this feels weird to put too high or too low because like I'm feeling like
somewhere in the middle as well. I agree.
Because like I know why. I think this is a child who gets taken out trick or treating by Scizor. Actually,
you know what? I like it. Yeah, they hang out together.
Yeah. Yeah, Scizor's babysitting Porygon too. Yeah, yeah. Fucking Scizor is taking his friend's kid out trick or treating. There we go.
His friend's kid? Wait,
is he? Okay. Well, I mean, because I was thinking he was Porygon Z's kid, but I guess Scizor and Porygon 2 could be in a relationship. I'm fine with that.
No, it's definitely a child. We're not going there.
Well, no, I said Porygon Z, not 2.
Oh, Scizor and Porygon Z, and then
the
female, and then it made the Porygon 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. Your lore actually works because in order to get P2, don't you got to trade a Porygon with a thing?
Yeah.
Dubious Disc?
Yeah, you got to trade. No, to get Z, it's a Dubious Disc, and to get 2, it's an upgrade.
So Scizor adopted it.
Hell yeah. You know what? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. There we go.
Scizor adopted it, and they're going.
Name a more iconic family unit than Porygon 2 and fucking Scizor. You can't do it. You can't fucking do it.
He adopted it.
Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Who's next after Porygon 2?
It is Dodo Genzan.
Dodo Genzan. I know who that is. That's fucking Dogeza man. That's Kowtow Steve.
Another sharp guy. Just saying. Sitting down.
And what if you've looked in game? What does the champion's crest look like? If not a broken blade you could find in your Halloween candy. I think you're right. I think we got to put this guy pretty low.
I think he's put in razor blades in the candy with Garchomp. I think.
I don't think Garchomp's doing that. I think Garchomp is being accused of that, and it's ruined his impression of the holiday. I think Garchomp is being fucking slandered, and he's a stand-up guy.
I think Garchomp and King Gambit are against Halloween, and they want to hurt as many people as they can.
That's a horrible headcanon.
But I also can see it being next to Corviknight.
Oh my god. I think if he's handing out scissors or fucking razor blades in the candy, what's worse, getting a razor blade next to your Skittles or getting a fucking apple? I feel like getting an apple's worse because you can at least pick the razor blade out. You're fucking stuck with an apple.
I'm throwing that candy away. I've never in my life found a razor, just for lore. I've never in my life actually found, I'm sure it happens. But I've never in my life found a razor blade in my candy.
Me neither. That's why Garchomp is fucking framed.
But I have gotten fruit for Halloween, so
yeah,
that is a real nightmare that can happen.
All right, who's next after Dodogenzan?
Gerudo.
Gerudo, that's fucking my guy. All right,
that's you.
I gotta put this thing high tier because I can fucking like look at the whole thing.
I think it might be a little. Like,
no, look.
What's the word? Conceited, prissy, kind of a thing. But let's see what you think.
Well, look at it. It's literally like, it has the European aristocracy type thing about it, which is literally one of the most common aesthetics for vampires. It's got the big fucking like coat. I don't know what's the coat collar on the back of its neck, like fucking Dracula's cape. It's got the it's so fucking. Despite being a snake, it's so fucking vampire coated. Definitely, I can see it being a little lower than these four. Maybe, but he's definitely, they are definitely at the party. They're definitely in the life of the party. It, Z, Zim, Zer. I'm putting it in S tier. I gotta put it in S tier.
I think it's a biased opinion, but go ahead. I'll sign it.
What the fuck do you mean?
I think it's very. I don't know. I think it's a very biased opinion.
It's got the fucking glare. It's very Halloween.
That's what I'm saying. I think I think I'd put it in B if we're doing anything
B is
like that.
way too fucking low.
If you want to put it as, you can put it. We have too many tiers. Let's be real.
we do. There should be no fucking
C and D should not exist.
Yeah, C and D should not exist.
You made this tier list. You're being
I didn't make this tier list. I fucking downloaded it off Google Images, so I didn't have to use fucking Tier Maker, so I didn't have to capture my fucking browser. But you're right.
Well, you could have went to Tier Maker, made a tier list, and then just like copy pasted it. You know what I mean?
I guess I could have done that. Yeah. We have way too.
But
many
it's fine.
Fucking tiers.
We didn't discuss how the tier list was being formulated. I just showed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could see it.
Yeah,
I'd put it in B personally, but if you want to put in S or A,
I feel like it's a clear tier higher than Bridge at the very least. Who's after Gerudo?
Adaito. Another fish.
Oh.
Everybody loves him.
Oh yeah, this guy. This isn't it. I feel like this is another C tier one. I feel like this guy's not too bothered by it. No, I feel like he does he shows up to the party but then leaves pretty early, you know?
Yeah, I could see C. I really don't. It's just he's a ghost.
Yeah.
So, my brain wants me to put him in high, but you're right. I think C just makes sense. I feel like he might be grieving a loss.
Yeah, I feel like Halloween. D actually.
I think he's also waiting for November 1st. he's going to be the first one at the store to buy the discounted candy, which I respect it because that's what I do that too.
Fuck yeah! Are we at number 29?
We at Tyranitar.
I know who 29 and 30 are because number 30's fallen off. Tyranitar, I'm not sure about. I'm really not sure about one way or another. I know he's high contrast, which typically works out in the Pokemon's favor. But how are you feeling?
I'd put him. I honestly think he's on the same vibe as like Garchomp.
Really?
Because I don't think he's like bringing too much to the party.
He's also like his hidden ability's unnerve, so he makes you uncomfortable.
He's either making you nervous or he's causing a fucking sandstorm.
Yeah.
So it's like, where do they celebrate Halloween when there's a sandstorm happening? I don't think anywhere, if I'm being honest.
All right, I'm feeling like we can put him at the top of E.
Yeah, I think we can put him lower. Yeah, I think E's fine too. Because he's making everyone nervous when he walks in the door. They're like, oh fuck, who invited T-Tar? And then Meow's like, I did not. Kick him out of here.
Kick him out of here. Yeah. And then the last one is Gallade, also known as Earl A. Okay. I don't know shit about where Gallade fits on the Halloween. Do you think Gallade is more or less festive than Gardevoir? I feel like slightly less.
I think they're both like, I don't want to say it, but they're going together. But also,
Gallade's going with who's Gallade going with? Gallade's going with.
That's what I'm saying. Gallade has a partner for some. Like I think he's part of one of the couples. I just can't think of which. Because he's not with the dancers, right? In B, I guess that's the dancers tier.
The dancers tier. Who the hell is he? Who's he showing up with? I'm feeling like maybe Scizor.
It's got to be God. I think
I was thinking Scizor, or I was thinking I think it's Scizor.
Garchomp is the gay couple that adopted P2.
I think it's either that, or I think it's Garchomp, and Gallade is like trying to tell everyone that Garchomp's not putting scissors in the candy and shit.
It's like, no, guys, you guys don't know him like I do. He's really not.
Because, like, Gallade is sharpness, and I'm thinking about, like, who's the best swords dancer in the tier. And it's definitely Garchomp, but there's an argument for Scizor, too. And, like...
Yeah, that's fair.
One of them is sharpening Gallade in, like, a sexual way, which is, we're all about here. Very progressive on the Skep VTuber channel.
Yeah, and then Garchomp and Gallade both have fins.
Yeah.
So
that's
Gallade's
true.
Just on his head.
I feel like Gallade is more festive than his boyfriend, but they're close.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So these are the top 30 most used Battle Stadium singles Regulation H Pokemon according to how much Halloween spirit they got.
Do we want to switch any of these around now that we see everything in front of us?
Now that we switch,
I think E and F are perfect.
I think E and F are perfect.
And then I also think S is perfect. I think the two duos are nice.
I think A, and I definitely think A is perfect. Is there someone do you want to move anything between C and B? Do you want to move someone in A down to B or B up to A? Because I don't know who I would want to move down. I think all of the fucking Pokemon in A have like either very Halloween things about them or fit very nicely into the little fucking Halloween party type vibe we got.
I have an opinion, but you're not gonna like it.
I know that you're not.
I'd move Superior in D. That's just me, though.
You're right. Okay, so this is a good list, I think. I feel like we could maybe. I don't feel like we can move Skeledirge down to. I feel like I like all these. You could maybe move the fish down to the top of E, but none of that. Really, we could maybe move Mimikyu or Annihilate down to F because like they're both problematic, like legitimately problematic for the people, but they're also actively participating. So I feel like we could do.
I think they're right where they need to be. To be honest,
do we think that we should put them below the Pokemon that are giving out dog shit treats for Halloween, or because they're like making it worse for the people they're trick or treating with, or is putting or is giving apples and razor blades for Halloween an unforgivable sin?
I think King Gambit and the fish are gonna upset more people than Mimikyu and Annihilate.
Okay.
Like they're gonna affect more people negatively on Halloween than those two.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Perfect.
This would be quite the neighborhood, by the way. This would be an insane neighborhood.
This would be a fucking goated neighborhood once you could get the HO
3.0.
Once you could get the HOA to kick out everyone in F tier. Bax can stay. Bax is probably fine around the Halloween.
He just doesn't like
Christmas.
Halloween.
Yeah, he just doesn't like Christmas. Yeah.
If this was a Christmas tier list, he'd be an S right next to Ninetales as well. So like it's tough. but I think he's where he's got to be.
I like our Scizor Garchomp couple. I like fucking I like Scizor taking his adopted son Porygon 2 out. I like the fucking Polycule Ninetales, Espathra, and fucking.
I think the whole A tier is together at some point.
Yeah.
Like they're
yeah.